Tuesday Night Live. So today we're going to do an acrylic pour on a vase, but on a cup turner instead of upside down on a cup like I typically do. I am still going to have this be a 2-for-1 project. I think actually I'm going to use a 10 by 10 inch canvas underneath here. I was originally going to do 12 by 12, but I think 10 by 10 will actually work better. So for anyone watching this later on replay, this is a live video. The whole point is for me to chit chat with people, answer questions, etc. So if that's not your kind of video, feel free to not watch. For everybody else, please say hi in the chat box. Let me know where you're watching from, and let's do a cool project. So I'm gonna get this pulled up on my computer. There it is, that's the word, so that I can see your guys' questions, okay? Hey, Jerry. There we are. Excellent. Okay. All right. Hey, Denise. Hey, Helen. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my foam off. Sorry, still loading on my computer. I want to make sure we are in fact live. Okay, good. There we go. So I'm going to take the foam off. I have this on here for when I do tumblers, but I don't need it for a vase. And I'm going to get the foam into the vase all the way. Then we'll put it on here. And I'm going to put the canvas underneath here. Actually, before we even do that, let's clean it off because I just put my hands all over it. Hey, Linda. Hey, Lolly. Hey, Joy. Eric, welcome. All right, so I'm going to clean it off with some isopropyl alcohol. I'm using 91% because that's what I have, but you don't have to use that. And this just to get the fingerprints, dust, dirt, etc. off of the vase. And try to have it kind of centered on there. There we go. That seems pretty good. Hey, hey. Okay. Now we'll get the canvas underneath here. And I'm going to do this as a clean pour. Because it's going to continue to rotate, the paint is going to blend a lot more this way than it would if it was upside down on a cup. So therefore, a clean pour tends to work better with this than a dirty pour. Yeah. And Linda, I'm glad you're here because I'm going to do some beachy colors. What brand is your spinner? I actually don't know, but Veronica can grab you the link. It's from Amazon. So after cleaning it, make sure you turn it on. And then I'm going to start off with kind of a base of white. Uh-oh, hold on. Before I start, the one annoying thing about this cup turner is the cord is a little bit short. So I gotta, that was like a poltergeist there. Okay, there we go. All right. So once again, I'm going to start off with kind of a base of white. So it's a little hard to get full coverage doing it this way on the vase and the canvas, but starting off with kind of a base coat helps. So this can be done as a dirty or a clean pour, but I think just doing it as a clean pour will work better. When you do it as a dirty pour, it can get too blended, as I said. And for anyone who's unfamiliar with those terms, a clean pour is when you pour the colors one at a time directly onto your surface. A dirty pour is when you pour the colors all into a cup together, then onto your surface, okay? A different spinner for cups. I do have 2 different spinners. This one works well for vases and for tumblers. The other one I have works best for tumblers. So I do have a couple different ones. Mermaid colors, maybe I'll do 2. I actually have 2 cup turners, so maybe I'll do 2. For this one, I'm going to start off with, I'm going to do beach colors. So this is Malibu Sky. And keeping in mind that the paint's going to kind of move as it rotates, leaving space for my sand. You know what I didn't do? I didn't grab a darker blue color, which I want. So I'll grab that in a second. I'm going to use some turquoise. So I'm putting kind of small amounts, but if you want, you can go ahead with a much larger amount like that. If you want the colors to be a little more prominent. Okay, and let me get a darker blue in here. Actually, I'm going to do some sapphire blue. That'll be nice. Now, because I used white in here as a base, that's going to kind of peek through. I'm okay with that. Aw, thank you, Becky. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. But I have an idea that I'm going to try. I'm basically going to swipe this. So I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to do this section by section, and I'm going to just put it on here and swipe as this goes to blend these blues even more. I think it'll work out pretty awesome. And then I'm going to kind of move up. I have never tried this before, but seemed like a good idea on the fly. And so far, I think it's a pretty good plan. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty cool, huh? Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to get in here with some of the more sandy kind of colors. So let's get some gold over here. I'll probably go back to the blues in a minute, but I want to get these on here. And if you did not want to do a canvas underneath, you could pour a lot less of the colors. Totally up to you. I just thought I like doing 2 for 1 projects. Okay, so that's some gold. I'm going to get a little bit of bronze in here. Can you put cells on the vase while it's rotating? Cells can appear on the vase. I'm not totally sure what you mean by put cells on the vase. It's going to keep rotating, so if you get cells on there, they'll typically disappear by the time it's done rotating. I'm going to put a little sand in here. And you can kind of see that the blue has really moved down. And I actually don't have a lot of sand space. Are you talking about like silicone? Can you put silicone in the paint? You can, but I wouldn't recommend it. Not on a vase. But you can if you'd like. All right, I need a stick. Where did I put my sticks? Oh, there. Okay. So I'm going to actually put a stick underneath the cup turner to tilt it up a little bit so it kind of goes that way. So sometimes it can be a little unlevel. This is pouring paint, so you don't need to add Floetrol, but you can use Floetrol in your paints, absolutely. All right, I think I'm going to go just a little bit of white in here. Try not to overdo it. Also, the vase naturally curves this way, so it's going to kind of go from the middle to the sides, but I think, let me get this canvas out of here. I think if I tilt this up a little bit, we can get that sand to come back. Okay. So I think that's pretty good for the vase. And it's not really dripping, so I'm not gonna, it is a little bit, okay, not gonna lie, it is a little bit, but I'm not gonna worry too much about that. All right, let's move that off to the side. And let's go ahead and tilt our canvas. And if you don't have enough paint on your canvas, of course, you can add more, but I think I'm actually probably gonna be okay here. Help it along on the edges. And hopefully we get a really cool beachy picture. All right, I'm gonna super tilt. Actually, this picture is coming out way better than I thought it would. I am liking this design stretched out, so I'm gonna keep going for a bit. There we go. Look at that. It's like a crazy stormy ocean. What do you guys think of that? Pretty cool, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and we can do one more. I'll go ahead and do mermaid colors. Move that to the side there. Have to mixed paint and resin in one. I'm so sorry. Do you mean have I mixed paint and resin together and poured? That would not work. The resin would not cure properly. I do want to give one word of warning when doing this on a vase, especially if you're using a decent amount of paint, you can kind of get a bubble at the bottom. Do you guys see that? It's kind of forming a little bit. So keep an eye on that, especially if it's not level. So I might even tilt it up a little bit more this way, just to have it kind of run back that way. But if you do notice that kind of bubble forming, then just scrape some of that paint off the bottom, because otherwise it'll be kind of annoying. You'll have this just annoying bubble on the bottom, basically. All right, so let's scooch this off to the side. I'm gonna put one more stick underneath it to tilt it a little bit more. And we'll go ahead and do another one. Okay, I was not totally planning on doing another one, so give me just a second to get my other cup turner ready. Yeah, I normally do not use the cup turner when pouring on vases, but it actually can work out pretty well. All right, so got my other cup turner. I'm gonna grab a vase. And then mermaid colors. So that was Katie, I think, right? That wanted that. So I'm thinking purple. I usually, you know what, I feel like I mix up mermaid colors and peacock colors. They are very similar, but green, blue, gold, kind of, you know? Thanks, guys. All right, this one, this cup turner is a little bit of a hot mess, just FYI. That's okay. All right, gonna get another canvas. Razzle dazzle, that's not a mermaid color. All I think you're thinking unicorn. Maybe. I don't know. Do. You heard nothing. What? What was that sound? It's not a live video if I'm not kicking stuff over. Okay. Let's see. Blues and golds. I think I will not start off with a white base on this one. I'm going to just go for it with the colors. It might take a slightly longer time to get it covered, but we'll see if we see the difference in our results. All right, definitely need some purple, huh? Okay. So I will start off with kind of a liberal amount of white though. Why not? All right, let's get, this is a recent mystery box color, Shamrock Shimmer. It's similar to the emerald green, just a little bit different. So get that in there. I feel like this is gonna end up peacock or mermaid, I don't know. Okay, get some gold. So far we're very St. Patty's Day. All right, get some Malibu Sky. One second. I'm going to just do some mermaid colors. Okay. I guess Razzle Dazzle could be one, but it's like purple, green, blue. I guess I'm adding in the gold. Gold is not really one of the options there. Per this. Okay. Okay. Pink it is, apparently. The wheel can be an apple peeler. I don't know. I've never seen an apple peeler. I only peel by hand, so I don't know. That's a good question. I know people make their own cup turners all the time. So this is a metallic purple that was also in the recent mystery boxes. I kind of wish I had not put the gold in there, to be honest. But that's okay. Pastel or iridescent colors. Yeah, this is getting a little too dark. I don't disagree. I'm going to get a little more white in here. I don't think I have electric purple, which would go pretty well with this. Well, let me see. Maybe I do. I've got a little bit of electric purple. Let's go with that. I do really like that metallic purple. Lighten this up a little bit. All right, get some turquoise in here. Slowly trying to kind of cover up that gold. I feel like I should have gone with silver instead of gold. It's just a habit, I guess. All right. I think we're about the end of the amount of paint we need on here. Let me get some Razzle Dazzle. And then, like, yeah, pearlescent white would be fantastic, but I don't have a pearl white with me right now. What do you guys think about some silver now that that gold is pretty much gone? Or actually, I have this blue satin shimmer. I think that'll be perfect. Whoa, hey now. So it's kind of like a silvery blue. Okay. That is plenty of paint. Plenty, plenty, plenty. I'm going to touch up the bottom a little bit here. And I'm not going to swipe this one. I'm going to let it just do its thing. So I'm going to let it spin for a minute and then I'll tilt the canvas. It's already starting to run off over here, so I'm not going to let it spin for too long. Dark, evil mermaid. I like it. I like it. This is if Ursula were a mermaid. Right. I don't know. All right. Let's gently scooch this out. Move that off to the side. And do our canvas, see what we've got. I do really like doing vases this way, but I'm typically not as happy with the canvases as I am when I do it upside down on a cup, but still pretty cool. Gives you a unique pattern there. All right, there we go. There's our mermaid canvas. Now I will let these spin until they are dry, completely dry. So that's typically about 24 hours-ish. And then I let them cure and then I'll seal the vases with resin. The canvases, I typically will just seal with some Rust-Oleum crystal clear enamel spray. I'm going to put a piece of plastic underneath here to catch the additional runoff because it seems like it's still dripping. And that way I can use the skins. Scooch that out of the way. Okay, there we go. And this will actually be a cool skin also. Do you guys want a quick close-up? And I'll show you how our beach one is turning out. The white has almost completely disappeared on the beach one. All right, let's take a look. Camera's going to shake for a second. I'm very, very happy with the canvas for this beach one. I think the canvas is awesome. Got some cells popping up over there. And then here's our vase. Definitely not bad. I think this will probably end up being one that I embellish. I'll probably add some palm trees in there, maybe a boat, who knows. I so far love this vase by itself, but I'm curious how it will turn out. Because it's gonna just keep spinning and that paint will keep blending, you know. And then here is our mermaid canvas. And yes, will be embellished with a cool like rose garden or something. Very, very much in love with the colors. All right, so there you guys go. Acrylic pours on a vase with a cup turner. I really appreciate you guys joining me, and I will see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your week.